Sanibonani mulweni avusheni wafethu I'm back again Thobela. Today we'll be treating question paper of November 2022 grade 12. Specifically we'll be focusing on question 3 where we'll be dealing with cash budget. Bafethu, on our cash budget here we have question 3. What is required here? Where is that? Okay, what is required here? They say we have to complete the creditors payment schedule for December 2022. And also calculate missing figures, Roman figure 1 until Roman figure 3 in the cash budget. So it means we'll be focusing on 3.1 and 3.2 of it. On our information, we have information A where it's all about sales, cost of sales, and debtors collection. Then information B is about purchases of stock and payment to creditors. It means this one will need it when we prepare our creditors payment schedule. Then they say a base stock is maintained. Stock sold is replaced in the same month. It means when you sell, you will replace your stock in the same month. For July, koraro ya regisha utoba wa dingi utoro regisha wa replace stock wengi khwedi stay fela wa fethu. Then we have, they say cash purchases comprise 15% of total sales. It means 15% is cash. Then 85% is credit. To make how much? To make 100%. So it means 15% we buy on cash, then 85% we buy on credit to make 100%. So but the creditors are paid according to the following trend. 80% are paid in the month of purchases to receive a 5% discount. Bafethu, I want you to go me and kwishisha me. I want you to listen to me and challenge me on this one. When they say 5% discount, they don't mean you will receive 5% discount on your credit. No, they simply mean when you pay a certain percentage, which is 80% in the month of purchase, that's when you will receive what? You will receive 5% discount, or based on what you have paid. Mara they apply. When I just kwami and kwishisha me. Then they say 20% are paid in the month after purchases. So it means when when we go and buy on credit this month, we'll pay 20% next month. Let's move feet too. Then now we have to start by determining our credit purchases, because our purchases are made of 15% on cash and 85% on credit. So we have to get our credit purchases. Let's look at information A, where we have our cost of sales. So our cost of sales for October is 354,000. Then for November is 390,000. Then for December is 262,000. These ones, they represent 100%. So it means it's a combination of credit and cash. Now we have to determine what credit purchases. So it means, let's say times 85%. Times 85%. Times 85%. So let's let's calculate. 354,123 times 85% is 300,900. Then we have 390 times 85%. It's 331,500. Then 262,123 times 85% is 222,700. Now we have determined our credit sales. Our credit purchases. You can also confirm using your calculator. You determine 85% on each month. So now we have to move to November. Here our focus is on December, but I'll also prepare for November because they were provided on our answer sheet. Hence, I didn't write them here, so I will calculate them for you. So we have October, November. So when we have October, November, remember, they said,
Hey guys, I just
Ish,
found a
let
new
me-
app.
they said, where is that? 80% are paid in the month of purchase. October, there's no October here, so it means there's no month of purchase here. Then they say 20% are paid in the month after purchases. So it means October, November. Here we'll use how much? 20%. Let's say 300,900 times 20%. It gives us how much? Let me see. 300,900 times 20%. It's 618. So it means here we are expected to pay how much? 60,180 for the purchases that we made on October. Ne? Then we move here. I think there's nothing here because there's no another bullet, so here is dash. Then we move to November. We have November. So it means 80% are paid in the month of purchase. So November is the month of purchase. So let's do it like this. Let me calculate it here. We have 331,500 times. It's how much? 80%. So it gives us how much? Let me see. 331,500 times 80% is 265,200. 265,200. We were supposed to pay this amount. So we were supposed to record 265,200.
Guys, I just found a new app.
But because of this transaction of saying to receive 5% discount, it means we are no longer paying 265,000. Instead, 65,200. Instead, we are paying how much? 265,200 times 5%. Let me do it this way before. 265,200 times 5% is 13,260. 265,200 minus 13,260. It gives me 265,200. It gives me 251,940. So it means instead of paying 265,200, we now pay how much? 251,940 because of the discount that was being granted. So that 5% discount already, guys, I think so another strategy you can say 25940. Another strategy for this one is the shortcut one. You can say 200 times 95%. It will give you 251,940. This 95% is 100% minus that 5% of discount. So we are left with how much? 95%. So hence I used 95% here. This one is the shortcut one. This one is the long drive. So let's move, Buffett. So let's move. After November is December. It means we'll have to use that 20%. 331,500 times. Let me calculate it here. 331,500 times 20%. 331,500 times 20%. It's 66,300. So now we have 66,300. Then December, you cannot buy on credit on December, then pay on November. So here it means is dash. Then we have to calculate this one for December, the month of sales, which means we'll have to use 80%. So let's do it like this. It's 2,700. Let me wrap here. Times 80%. It gives me how much? 2,700 times 80%. it's 17816. Then we use the simple, the shortcut one strategy, because this one I've already shown you. Then times 95%. Times 95%, it's 169252. 169252. So we are not yet done. Then now we have to calculate totals. So we have 60 180 plus 251940 is 312,120. Then here we have 66,300 plus 169252. Then we have 235,552. So Bafethu, we are done with our creditors payment schedule. A question might arise, how much are we going to pay to our creditors on November? So it means you will have to take this total. It means you will pay how much? 312,120. If they say on December, it will be 235,552. So we are done with this one. We move to 3.2. 3.2. Ooh, 3.2. Then we have 3.2. What is required here? On 3.2, what is required is calculate missing figures. Roman figure I to Roman figure 3. Roman figure 1 or 2. Roman figure 1 is collection. Collection from debtors. It means we will have to calculate what? Collection from debtors. What we will collect from our debtors. So let's go to information A. Information A, they say, information A, bullet number. Let me start with bullet number 1. But cash sales comprise 30% of total sales. So here 30%, it's how much? It's cash. Then 70 it's credit. So it means we sell 30% on cash, then 70% on credit to make 100% of our sales. Okay, it's fine. Let's move. Then they say debtors settle their accounts in the month following the month of sales. So it means when you buy on November, you pay on December. When you buy ka December, o patalani ka January. Kora transaction ye ibolela ka mkhowe. So it's fine. So here what is expected here? We are expected to calculate for December. Collection from debtors ningi ka December. Collection from debtors for December, not November. So it means ba re ba reksheditse ka November. So November. So it means we have to use sales for what? For November to determine what collection from debtors for December. So our sales, it's 643,500. This one is sales from November. It represents 100%. So now we have to determine how 70%, because 70% is only sold on credit. So let's move. 643,500 times 70%. It's 450,450. So it means our answer is 450,450. So it means collection from debtors ka December will be 450,450. So if you maybe buy a collection for January, if you buy January, sales ya December, which is 432 300 times 70%. Then you are finding a certain amount. So in December, hence we used sales for October. Let's move. Roman figure 2. Roman figure 2 is rent income. So it's our rent income. Our information rent. Storage space is rented at a fixed rate per square meter, okay? An existing tenant occupies 60%. I mean 60 meter square. But his lease expires on 30 June 2023. Okay, it's fine. But a new tenant has signed a lease agreement for the period from 1 December 2022 to 30 November 2023. She will occupy 75 meters square. So, Arabo, we are calculating for December. Rent income for this one's, let me write them here, 60 meter and 75 meter square. We are calculating rent for December. Then if we look at our cash budget here, a rent for November is 15,000. And this 15,000, it's rent for 1 month. So if it's rent for 1 month, let's say 12 times 12 to determine rent for 12 months. 15,000 times 12. It's 180,000. Our rent 180,000. It represents again 60 meters square. Square root over square. Mara 60 meter it represents 180,000. Okay, so if it is like this, so let me calculate X. Let me say 60 meters square. It represents 108. Then my 75, it represents what? X. Because I get the answer, I'm not sure about the answer here. So I have to calculate X. So X it is unknown. So I do what we call cross multiple, which is this one times this one. It will be 60x. 60 times 60 meters squared times x is 60x. Then 75 times 180,000 is 13,500,000. So 13 million. Now we have to divide by 60 so that our x. We divide both sides by 60. So 13,500,000 divided by 60 is 225,000. So it means 225,000. It is represented by what? By 75 meters squared. So it means, let's divide, this one is rent for 12 months. So it means our tenant must pay how much? 225,000. Yeah, 225,000. For what? For that 75 meters square that is being occupied. This one is for our new tenant. And this one is for our old tenant. So to determine, let's say divide by 12. 18,750. So 18,750. So our rent